Welcome back to the channel. It's another video. We're putting cab lights on. Stay tuned. Okay, so what you're gonna need for putting these cab lights on, and I experimented with one before I started the video. I already put one on, so we'll get to that shortly. You're gonna need butt connectors. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver. You're gonna need some wire crimpers and strippers. I'm also using these strippers. Not this crap right here. Takes too long. You're also gonna need a torch. You're also gonna need some electrical tape. Also, if you're replacing cab lights like I am, see how these are rubber? Okay. Don't use this crap that came in that kit. This is foam. I mean, I wouldn't trust this to keep water out of the cab of my truck. So, don't use that. I'll pick that up later. Okay, so there's a screw in the front, a screw in the back. There's a short screw in the back and a longer screw in the front. Now I did replace a couple of these bulbs in these cab lights just to get things working and the ball rolling on some things. Now the electrical tape that I put down here, what you're going to use this for is this wire here, and we'll get to that in a minute. I know a lot of people are like, you don't use freaking electrical tape on cars. Well, you know, go kick rocks, I guess. So what I like to do when I wire stuff up, I like to take the coating off my wire, wrap this up. Let me take this off real quick. Phillips head screwdriver. I know this is snap-on. It's fine. You don't need snap-on. This was back when I was young. I bought these snap-on screwdrivers, and I thought that snap-on is what you wanted, but you know, they're expensive, and Harbor Freight isn't. See how this is a short screw? This is a long screw. Short goes in the back, long goes in the front. So take these off, and what I want to show you is, you see how, once I get that back off here. So you see how I already wired some of this up. So there was a different like a 3M plastic piece up here that I had had up here. Make sure you snip this off up here. So take your wire crimper tool crap, snip them off. Take your wire strippers. You can get these at Harbor Freight. I know these are Mac tools, but it's fine. Like, Harbor Freight is great. I buy a lot of Harbor Freight stuff now. So strip that, twist that over like this. Okay. These cab lights are daisy chained together. Okay. So that being said, see, look at that original paint underneath them cab lights. That's pretty cool, right? Make sure you reuse these rubbers. But with that being said, they're daisy chained. So this end one here is just gonna have a power wire. Okay, so you're not gonna use this black wire for anything. So what I do is I take this my wire snippers, and I just snip that off so that that wire is not exposed and it can't touch anything and arc or whatever you want to call it. So I just tuck that down in there like that. Take your butt connectors. I'm using these blue ones. They are a good fit for this gauge wire. I have some bigger ones here, as you can tell, and I have some super small ones, but they don't work for this. These super small ones are for like speaker wire and stuff like that, and I really haven't used a whole lot of these, so I'm just using the blue ones. I'm running low on the blue ones, so I'm gonna angle the camera over here a little bit. Take your butt connector, put it into the butt connector, take your wire crimpers, crimp these nice and tight. Don't be afraid to crimp them. You want that good crimp on there. And then after I crimp this together here, I'll show you what the torch will be for, because these are weatherproof butt connectors, so they heat shrink on the end. So crimp that nice and tight. Take your torch, turn that on, get that to ignite. And so I just kind of take it there, get it hot, take it away. Take it there, get it hot, take it away. You don't want to burn the wire. I really don't prefer to do that, even though like I just did there. Come up top, get the wire to heat shrink, move that out of the way if you have to. Go down there. You just don't want to burn that wire. You don't want to burn the coating off the wire. That's the last thing you want to do. Okay. So now I take the electrical tape. Just take your electrical tape and just tape this wire up. Make it neat. This is on my '87 Chevy, by the way. If you haven't already seen that in the thumbnail and in the title of the video. Just take your electrical tape. It doesn't need to, you know, nobody's going to really see this because, you know, obviously you're going to put the cab lights, you're going to fasten them back to the cab. But so just take your wire here and get it nice and neat in there. Tuck it in. And then now, next thing you want to do is get that cab light in that rubber grommet. Get everything nice and snugged up. You can see, I don't know if you can see that right there, but there's a hole right there going down through the cab light. Now that I got that cab light in that grommet, I usually get the long one started first. So peel that up, get it through your hole down here. Like I got right there. And then I put it down in the hole. I take my screwdriver, I push down on the front and get that started. Okay, now that's started, get your rear one started. And this is the same process for all of these cab lights. So I like my truck, any of my vehicles really, to look nice and neat and clean. Yes, these cab lights that are already on here, they do work, but it's just nice to have that nice clean look. And sometimes it takes a little bit to find the hole. But once you find the hole, once you get that screw in the hole, just snug them up. Once they get snug, just do like a half a turn. So now they're snug, so I'll go 1, 2. The front, we'll go 1, 2. That's actually kind of loose, so we'll go a little bit more. So there it's snug, so 1, 2. I'll do 3 on that one, make me feel better. And then I'll just go over here, open the door up. Try and do this. Actually, no, the window's down, so I can actually pull the switch from up here. Maybe, if I can reach it. Let's make sure that this thing works. Oh, I'm almost there, I promise. Okay, it's not working. Okay, so I had a little bit of issue with getting this one working. I just had a bad ground. I just had to sand a little bit in them screw holes. You can see I got crap here, rust and stuff. So I just had to clean that up a little bit. Now it's got a good connection. I'm going to continue doing these, get all the rest of these done. I mean, you've seen how this one went, and it's super easy. Not an issue at all. It's lighting up nice and pretty. I think what I'm going to end up doing, I think I'm just going to hang on to these two for now, because I did break one. As you can tell, I was trying to get this one hooked up, and I broke that piece. I guess that's what I get for getting cheaper made stuff. But we'll order one from somewhere and get it replaced. But I'll replace the rest of these, and then we should be good. Having issues with that one, so we'll deal with that one a different time. All you're doing is you're snipping your power wire, you're hooking that red wire on these into that power wire, and then they're grounded through the screws, and that's how they work. So those are the 4 out of the 5. The other one broke, so I'll have to get a new one, but that's fine. I'm gonna go shut my headlights off before they flip and drain my battery, and then we'll go from there. But I got one more thing to do in the video after this, so we'll get all this taken care of, and then we'll move to what I had planned next. Okay, so this is my rearview mirror piece. Okay, so this is the part that, you know, slides down and, you know, goes up here or whatever. I have an adhesive piece up here, but it's not very adhesive, if that's even a word. So I got Gorilla Glue. Thank you, words. See if this works. I don't know if it's going to or not, but if it holds, great. If it doesn't, well, then we're back to the drawing board. So let's figure this out. Now, I obviously may have put too much on here, but it's a rearview mirror. I want it to stay. So, gonna stick that right up here, like so. I don't even know if this thing's gonna stay or not. I hope it does. Oh, you know, that's some pretty sticky stuff because it just had my fingers stuck together. So, let's spin you around here. Okay. So, yep, I put it right up there. I got it as even as I could. Now, I didn't put this on the windshield, so that adhesive thing is still on the windshield. But as long as that, you know, stays, it doesn't really have to be completely perfectly centered. I got it on there pretty decent. But set time on this is like, I don't know, 10 seconds. But we'll let it for a couple hours. Let it set in real good, and hopefully that holds it. I think it will. I just want to put my rearview mirror back on so that I can see out the rear end. As long as that holds, should be good. So we'll come back in about an hour, make sure it's good, and put that rearview mirror on there and see what it can, as long as it can handle staying up there. I'd say this a win-win. But that's what I used. So if you guys are watching this video, you can use this as well if it works. I'll be your money saver. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. So we'll come back in an hour and see how that goes. I'm hoping that this is, it's not really tacky. It's been an hour now. Yeah. Get rid of this crap on the side. I think that's glue. Nothing a razor can't take off. But anyway, let's make sure this slides on there. Okay, what am I doing wrong? There it is. Now take our screwdriver up in here and tighten down that set screw. Okay, I mean, it's a little wobbly on there, but I guess as long as it works, which it does. So, I mean, for me, I guess I should angle it over here a little bit. Down. Okay, that's off. What is that? That's the other angle of something. Going back, over, down. That's too far down. Up, up. Okay, I think I got it right. See the camera in the mirror there. Cool. I'm guessing it's good. I'm hoping that it that's really bright, I can't really tell. I'm pretty sure it's holding on there pretty good. But take a razor down there and get some of that stuff scraped off on the sides of it. That glue that's got on the windshield. Okay guys, so we got the rear view mirror installed, and then we got 4 out of 5 cab lights installed up there. Again, these cab lights are grounded down through the screws. I don't know why that one didn't work the way I wanted it to that first time, but we got it figured out. Just didn't have a good enough connection, so I cleaned up the holes with a tiny wire brush. A regular wire brush will work too, just got to get it scrubbed out good. But 4 out of 5 are done. I'm just going to order the same set that I ordered before again, and then I'll just replace that one. Then I'll have 4 spare in case something was to happen to these, which isn't like a bad idea to have some spare stuff around. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.